He has the best hand possible.
Yeah, and when he announced his race, everyone's going to know that as well. By the time he stops sighing and moaning about his bad luck. God, this is going to be interesting. Oh, he's all in, dear me. Well, he's obviously putting Broadhurst on a lot bigger hand than what he's actually got.
Yeah, I mean, I love the idea of Broadhurst to make that third bullet bet, Greekfish, but that ace of clubs on the river, it made a straight draw, it made a flush draw. It was a real bad card for him, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's a terrible card for him, but
he's got guts, doesn't he?
That low.
Do you know what? That was very impressive. That he fired 3 times at that.
You don't think 2 tens was? You don't think 2 tens was?
2 tens.
You could get a shovel and whack him over the head. You are not going to get them chips lightly off him, Jesse. Kalakis has won his pot. It's a nice pot. He's feeling good. And I don't think we're going to see too much of him for the next half hour or so.
Where's my shovel?
Pass. Pass.
Nice hand by Ryan there.
Raise to
Ace queen.
9,000 total.
It's unfortunate for Broadhurst. I mean, he ran a nice kind of bluff there, didn't he?
Well,
he
the
showed a
thing
lot of
is,
heart.
he's not going to run into the nuts all the time, is he? And, I would say 7 or 8 out of 10 are going to get through there. But, on the turn, it was a disgusting card for Broadhurst because, when he's picked up the flush draw, that was that. He couldn't pass. Now, will Ashby peel off a flop here with his queen 8? Because if a queen flops, it's going to be an absolute disaster if it hasn't got an 8 with it.
Broadhurst making a loose call as well with the ace-3,
Well,
but Frond is out of position, isn't he?
Yeah, an ace queen 8 flop would be very interesting. But as you can see, I'm not psychic.
They've all missed. Broadhurst has got the best claim to a draw.
I've got like Front here. I think he takes his pot.
How much should he bet?
Enough to make them pass.
14,000.
Oh, that's a nice bet. I mean, Broadhurst's got a straight draw, but can he really call for a 4 here? Oh
Nice
my
ball.
good God.
Go on, Steelman.
Dear me.
Wow.
What is going on now? Too many red balls for the man here. And he obviously going to get it through. And, wow.
It's such a small raise because Broadhurst didn't have many chips. That Frond is...
How much is the actual raise?
17,000 more.
Oh, right. Okay, he's got a call then. If the pot's 72,000, it's only 17 for Ryan to call. He's going to think he's behind, but he's got to call.
Down. He'll be...
No, he's got to call, Jesse. He's got to call.
And when he sees how far ahead he is, he's going to fall off his chair.
Cool.
He can't pass.
Yeah,
Good call for Ryan. Well done. He's going to be absolutely delighted when he sees this. And I know what he's thinking, Jesse, because this boy runs so bad. He's thinking, here comes the 4, here comes the 4. But
He was thinking, I can't believe I almost folded.
yeah, well, any 3, any 4 for Broadhurst, otherwise we're going to be losing him at the moment.
And there are no split pots out there now. The queen plays in any case.
It must be a 3 or a 4 or we lose our first player, Jesse. And we've lost him.
Yeah, the one run for Steelman, Dave Broadhurst. But tell you what, he went like a lion, hard on his shield. Ryan Frond, ace queen of spades, didn't look so good when he got raised all in on the flop.
No, but he made a great call and he got what he deserved on this occasion and a lot of chips now.
Queen plays with the ace high, taking us to 5.
As soon as I start playing, I know if it's good or bad. Today I just didn't feel right.
Welcome back to the PartyPoker.com World Open 4. 5 on this table, playing down to 1.
Good read, sir.
Cool.
Wow, did you see that, Jesse? 5, 6 of diamonds and Kalakis is coming. What is going on here?
Sound like Paul Revere.
Raised 7,000.
Well, anyone that knows Kalakis knows that this isn't his game. I mean, I'm impressed. No matter what he does from this point onwards, I'll be impressed with him doing that.
The chippies.
Cool.
For limping in with the 5-6 and calling a raise.
This is Galactus we're talking about. I mean, it's aces, kings or queens, otherwise his hand's getting mucked. That's it.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's mixing his game up.
Yeah, absolutely.
Let's see if he needs to go to Specsavers. No, he never bet.
Fronda flopping second pair top kicker, and this is interesting the way
He's
he's.
going to have a pop here.
Yeah,
He has to.
it's a nice little line that Fronda's taken, isn't it? Inducing the bluff now, or not really the bluff, but
Fronda's just going to flat call. He don't need to do no more than that.
there's a couple draws out there.
There is, but if he raises and faces a re-raise, then he's got to throw his hand away, so he can just call and see what happens. But we worked this out in like 3 seconds. It'd take Ryan about a minute, but he'd get there in the end.
Call and see what happens on the river.
That's what I would say, yeah.
Cool.
And Kalakis not really the sort to turn on the big bluff on the river. I mean, he's capable.
Yeah, I've seen him do it to Gregory once, but wow, what a card that is.
Now he's just going to bet for value, isn't he?
Well, see, Ryan, I know he folds, honestly. He
10,000.
makes some massive laydowns. So he's priced him in here. He's priced him in. I mean, Ryan's going to look down and go, well, you know, I've got good odds to call here. I'm getting good odds on my money. But I think he's going to throw this away now. He's going to look, and there's just too many hands out there what beat him. And especially coming from Kalakis to bet, you know, if you're sitting in Ryan's shoes, I know it's only 10,000 to win a 43,000 pot, but I think he's going to fold.
Jeez, fold for 10,000.
Let's see. That's it, Ryan. Make me look like a twit.
Raised
Oh,
24.
that was the other option. I didn't think he'd do that, but that's fantastic.
Oh my
play.
gosh.
Dear me. Wow.
It was only a
I never
14,000
considered it.
raise.
I never considered it. The bet was so small. Ryan saw it as weakness. He didn't think his line was any good. And he decided to raise. Oh, great play. Well done, Ryan.
He's not trying to make friends here, but he's being brutally honest. Neil Channing analyzing hands. Now, Neil, what was Ryan doing there? Was it creative or was it unorthodox?
It was definitely unorthodox and creative. I thought it was more a question of what Achilles was doing. Andy Greekfish seemed really impressed by the fact that Achilles could limp into a pot with 5-6 suited, which didn't seem that impressive to me, but after that, yeah, check on the flop was really the key to the hand, I think. Ryan choosing to check with second pair with a 9 there, and that opened it up now for him to make that creative play on the end.
And, I mean, that play, a lot of people wouldn't think about that, but what was going through Ryan's head?
Well, I guess Ryan had taken so long on the turn when Achilles has quite rightly bet his 5. He thinks he's winning by now. And Ryan's taken so long to call that it's starting to look to Achilles like Ryan's on a draw. When the 6s come, obviously it's given Achilles 2 pair, but it's filled all the draws. There's a straight draw and a flush there now. He could put him on the backdoor flush because the flop was checked, and suddenly the clubs turn up and Ryan's done. He's made the raise cleverly small. You know, it looks like he's begging for a call. I like Ryan's play.
Pass. Raised to 14,000 total. Pass.
This time Fronda's got the jacks.
Pass.
No, he
Jack.
hasn't.
He's got a jack. He only has a jack.
20,000 more.
And that's a nice raise by Achilles here. He found a pair of 9s, and he wants no flop. He wants to take it right now. See, if Ryan calls now, there's bound to be an overcard to the 9, and Achilles is not going to well, he won't know what to do, will he, on the flop? But as we can see, Ryan can't call anyway.
Pretty tough, isn't it?
Well, unless you're Scandinavian and you're an absolute major tilt after a 12-hour session, you ain't calling this bit, so I think we'd be alright. Safely take a fold. Oh,
No.
you're kidding me, ain't you? What's going on?
Slow down, Ryan. All right, this is just...
No, he's going to fold, of course.
You know, things are really going well for Fronda. I mean, even if he made a move here that did work, it would...
No, it won't
wouldn't
work,
be
one,
warranted,
and
would it?
two,
I
he
mean-
wouldn't make it. This is just an act to say, look, you know, I'm not raising with rubbish here. And Fonda's just putting on a bit of an act here. Looks totally, totally serious. Obviously, if you're sitting at the table, you think he's got a big hand. Oh, we can see Jack 3 is obviously not very good.